What's up guys, welcome to Zarife. So this is gonna be a quick one. I got a request asking for how to design an organ skirt. So before we dive into the video, if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell button for notifications. And yeah, let's just dive into the video already. So first off, I'm gonna freeze the top so that it doesn't affect my simulation. So frozen. Then I'm gonna give her a waistband, something little. So this is it. Bring it down. So this is quite much. It's too big. So take it down. Take it down. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, so I'll need this at the back. And we flip normal. Then we sew this to this and this to this. So if I simulate this, it's going to be too big for her, so I'll still have to take this down a little bit. Okay, then we can simulate. So this looks good. So I always love to solidify so that I don't lose the shape, if you know what I mean. So now we're going to go in and get the pleats for the organ skirt. So first let's find out what this distance is. 402.9. So I'm gonna divide this. But first let me make this symmetry so that we don't have to redo it again. So whatever I do to this affects this automatically, so it saves time anyway. So I'm gonna right click on this and split. So now instead of using the split into two lines or split by length, we're going to do uniform split. So you can notice that as I move this, it's increasing the number of sides. So I think this is okay. So if you notice, the same thing that happened to this other one happened to this one, so it saves us time. So next thing we're going to do is we find out what the size of one is. That is 67.1. That is 67.1. So we're going to create a square of 67.1, and the height can be 500, doesn't matter. So this is this. Now we're going to have about 6 of this, and you know it's a skirt, so we're not going to leave it like this. So what we're going to do is we will spread it out a little bit, just a tiny little bit. So this is fine. So we will now sew this, like we have to duplicate this into 6 places and sew it, of course. So let me check out the length if it is okay. I think the length is fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this, copy, and paste. How many times do you want this? 5 more times. Okay, so we have this now, and We'll select this all and move it down. Align middle. Yep. So the segment, so this to this to this. So I'm gonna freeze the waist so that it doesn't move. So I'll simulate. So now we have this one. So I'm going to duplicate this and do the same for the other side, the back side. So I'll copy this and mirror paste. So we simulate that as well. Now this is where it starts getting interesting. So we have to sew all the pleats together. Stop this. So we sew all the pleats together. This to this, 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 this to this. And let's sew that. Looks good so far. So let's find out this and this. Okay, so we sew this to this one and this one to this one. So let's sew that together. So now this is, we've gotten the basic skirt, but this is where it starts getting interesting. This is where we now turn it to an organ skirt. Let's straighten this out and be sure everything is fine. So now this is where we turn it to an organ skirt. So we select each sewing and we make the fold strength 100 and make the fold angle 360. Then we simulate. Now you can't see it clearly, so let's change the preset of the skirt to something that can increase the volume. So I will go with wool, and you'll notice that as we changed it, it's bumping up. Let's check another one. Now another thing is, if you increase the fabric, it also helps to give it the volume that makes it look like an organ skirt. So as you can see, it's giving it that roundness. So let's work on the preset again. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below. I want to know what you think, and if you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll do well to answer these questions whenever I see it. So till I come your way again with another one, thanks for watching.